We continue, and the Chinese this time have no time to waste at all, as we are heading right into the game that we've all been waiting for. The big one today. It is Fly versus Yumiko, and actually, I think, yeah, we're getting into it already. You guys should be hearing the game sounds, and boom! Here we go. So, Yumiko is 2-0 in his group, Fly is 1-1. So if Fly loses here, he most likely is out. And if Yumiko wins, he obviously advances. So gonna be a tough match for Fly. Amazonia, I mean Ancient Isles, that is where he lost yesterday to Romantic in the big upset. Getting very overconfident. In my mind, he had that game won already, but then he threw it away. And look at what Yumi is playing here. No barracks. Most certainly looks like a tower rush. More games after this? Asks Uli Desu. Yes, we're gonna have Romantic versus Fanta Fiction, exactly. After this one. That will be our last series, but I think the most interesting one really is this here. Yumiko versus Fly, of course, two of the best players in the world, and Fly facing elimination already in qualifier number 2. After this one, there will only be one remaining, so the winner of qualifier number 2 gets a slot for WCA 2016, the grand final, or the main event, I should say, and also qualifier number 3. So in total only 3 Chinese players will be able to qualify. 120 having taken the first slot already. And Fly, of course, he's the defending champion, man. He is expected to be there, but so far he has not qualified, and he's now so close to elimination. Yumiko again going for the fast altar. And the lumber mill, and what a quick tech. Holy crap. It's probably the quickest tech I've ever seen in competitive play. You guys remember that wonky strategy from Night Elves when they tech without an altar immediately, and then they go to tier 2, and then upon reaching tier 2 they get like 2 heroes from the tavern after 3 minutes? That was so ridiculous. Alright, Archmage finds level 2. This is the good thing about Ancient Isles, excuse me. You don't need Footman to get level 2, very easy to get there, but getting level 3, that is a whole different story. Blade Master got the circlet, wanted to get another one from the Knoll here, but Yumiko was around to stop this. Now he's going for the Orc main, where, by the way, we had a 2 borrow tech, so look at the tech comparison. Jesus Christ, that's so far ahead. I'm definitely anticipating a Beastmaster here, but last series we had a very good early game for Infi against ZDR. That was actually 2 series ago. And I thought this game was over already, but the Archmage was on level 2 for such a long time, and ZDR's stacked Blade Master was pretty much able to hold off the tower attack for very, very, very long. In the end, though, Infi did win with a nice transition into Blizzard later on. How well can Fly defend the incoming pressure? Usually he is the best player against tower attack in the world. He has come up with his own answers. He has shaped the metagame all by himself. Early Warmill, Headhunters, and Kodo Beast. Also the 1 borrow tech is something he likes, but this time, as I said before, the 2 borrow tech, so he's a little bit slower. He goes for the Troll Berserker here, not his own Headhunters. Piercing damage, great against the light armor of the Scout Towers. He doesn't have that many peasants, so and he has no footmen, so creeping simultaneously here is pretty much impossible, especially considering that the next camps are far away. Blade Master now getting a big item, being scouted though by the Archmage, very nice. I think he should be able to get a Grunt or the Berserker here. Mana Stone for the Blade, pretty bad. I can definitely see him selling this. And there's the Beastmaster. Interestingly, not going for the main. Probably he knows that tier 2 buildings cannot be up yet, so he's going for the units instead. But the Archmage is the one with the boots, and he's maybe running a little bit too far away, being scared off by the Blade. And now there's only Quillbeast harassing, so this Berserker, even if he falls, is doing a good job of distracting the human. But now the Alchemy is coming towards the main. Water Elemental number 2 is ready. If he wants to go for it. He doesn't constrict it. There it is. 2-2. Building the Spirit Lodge first before the Bestiary. Spirit Link so essential.
A player's forces are under
And all things considered, this is held pretty well by the Orc. But with the second Water Elemental, oh, he's blocking it with the Grunt. Man! Fly's blocks with his grunts is amazing. He's been showing this in many series. And this is why the Spirit Lodge survives. Now blocking the way with the Peon, very, very well done. And in the meantime managed to find his level 2 as well. So the AM greatly sacrificed his own progress for harassment and for delay. But what did he really delay? Spirit Lodge wasn't cancelled. Bestiary was not cancelled. SH is out already. No burrows have been cancelled. I guess they were constructed a little bit later than they normally would have been if there was nothing in his main, but that's only a few seconds. Heal wave first, skilling that to keep his one shadow Berserker alive. And Yumi can't do much here. He's gathering his forces of casters in his main. There's the Arcane Vault coming as well, so breakers will be available soon, but of course first he wants like a good number of sorceresses, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8. And a few priests, 2 or 3. But Fly, moving aggressively across the map, keeps the mana zone. Of course, if he manages to keep that until level 3 SH, that will have great value. But having the gold available now already would also be very nice. But he's not facing any real pressure just yet. Berserker upgrade for the grunts. Oh, but here comes the Creepjack. There's Purge on the grunts. Will he be able to get us around? He was trying to anti-block the grunt free, but here comes the first slow. And that will most certainly be a dead grunt. Where's the Blade Master? Trying to catch some reinforcements here. He's moving out with only 3 sorceresses. So with Hex and Ensnare they might be falling quickly, but there is no Hex on the SH. And Yumiko knows this. Knows he doesn't have to be too afraid for the lives of his sorceresses, as again, there is no Hex skilled on the SH just yet. And here comes the Tower Rush. Of course, we were all expecting first Spirit Link being used. For the second one, he doesn't have enough mana. So especially the Raider is vulnerable. Level 1 Water Elementals, however, are the same. Not very durable at all. Here is the second Walker. Do we have the training for them? The Adapt? No, it's coming, but it's gonna take some time. Grunts are falling, but of course they're not the important part. The more important part are the Berserker, Raider, Walkers. Alright, now all grunts have died. One priest, I think, is the only casualty, apart from a few summons, but the towers, it seems like, are gonna be very well focused. This Berserker putting out so much damage, it's easy cancellation. Where's more Spirit Link? I would like to see more Spirit Link. He has one more available on this Walker, and we can see not everything is linked together just yet. SH still only level 1. Nice mana regen on him though. Mass repair for the tower isn't gonna be enough. The Blade Master doesn't even feel the need to be attacking the tower. Seems like his other forces might be enough, but now the Berserker might be falling. He wants to save him with the speed scroll. He realized how important that guy is, and he keeps him alive. Exceptionally well microed by Fly, showing us why he is so strong against the tower strategy. And now all towers are cancelled. A little bit more time for the Orc. But of course the human strategy here is to bleed the Orc dry. He's not gonna defeat him in like a minute. He needs to chip away at him bit by bit, over time. Until there's no more healed cells, there's no more healed scrolls, no more heal waves, no more clarities. Now the Blade in trouble. There's one more speed scroll on his side, so he can use that to get out of harm's way if things become too dicey. These Walkers have a lot of mana, not wanting to use it for Spirit Link. Of course, the Disenchant also very powerful, especially if 2 summons stand next to each other or against slow. And here we see the sorceresses now are out of position, and he has 3 ensnares, man. This should be easy pickings to take out these casters. Look at the Raiders moving forward. 1 ensnare, and he knows there's more coming. Yep, second ensnare. He has to use the town portal, has to get out of there. And this attack has been thwarted. And this is basically an all-in. If the human does not win with this push, it is extremely hard to come back into the game. Usually we see the human try to go for the tower push again, just after, maybe creeping something first and then going again. But by the second time around, it's going to be way weaker.
A player's forces are
SH level 2 now. Still has the Mana Stone. It's going to be close to level 3, and Blade Master will be level 3 in just a second. And also, he has a stronger army now. He has only 2 grunts remaining. He doesn't really want grunts, not unless there are Spirit Breakers on the field. And by Spirit Breakers, I mean Spell Breakers. Goddamn Dota made it so confusing for everyone with introducing the Spirit Breaker. And here comes the Creepjack. Fly knows exactly where Yumi is, and there's no TP here. This might just be game. And yes, it is. GG. Fly holds the tower rush. Not enough damage. The Archmage sacrificed himself too much for harassment, and he didn't get that harassment done. And then Fly just showing us how you're supposed to hold a tower rush. Very well played. And I'm glad to see that Fly is taking this seriously. He's not messing around. And that was a very solid performance. Alright, so apparently the overlay is a little bit off. I'm gonna check that in a minute when the next game starts. Next map is gonna be Ancient Isles. That's the map choice of Yumiko. Of course, a very small map. I think they forgot to host without a password. Yep. Alright, so rehost. It's getting so warm in here, man. Whew, it's really humid outside, but you can feel that a storm is brewing up. By the moment, it's very hot, man. I feel bad for all the people, by the way, who have not watched Game of Thrones yet and have to live through Twitch chat and stuff and the internet in general. They are being spoiled so bad. You guys know what I'm talking about. Has to do with doors. Thank God I didn't wait to see that episode. Brilliant episode, by the way. Jesus Christ, that was so smart. George R.R. Martin, he is a genius. Have you met Fly at WCA? Yes, I have. I said hello and was like, huh? Konnichiwa? No, not konnichiwa. That's Japanese, of course. That would be pretty racist. I said hello to him, but of course he doesn't speak English, so communicating was a little tough. But yeah, I did meet him. He was wearing the same t-shirt for like 4 days straight. Or maybe he has 4 of them. Who knows? Alright, second map, here we go. Amazonia. The map hasn't changed. So, let's see how this overlay thing works. Looks, I mean. Alright. Yeah, that is a little bit off, you guys are right. No, that's the wrong one, whoops. There we go. Now the minimap is slightly out of focus, but I don't know, I can't get it perfectly. Something is different with the resolution of NetEase. So I guess this is the best we can. Yeah, I know it's a little bit skewed, but alright, that's the best. I can make it. Okay. So map number 2. Fly showing a very strong performance on map number 1 with a 2 Boro tech. It looked almost like he was going to be in a lot of trouble because the Archmage was teching so fast without a barracks. This time around we do have the barracks. more standard play. Maybe he's gonna more be looking towards his level 3 here. Of course, it's way easier here. You have so many camps you can creep with militia. You can creep this, and that with militia only. But most likely he's gonna be doing this with the AM, and then he's gonna run around and try to find experience somewhere else. And the Blade Master gonna try to keep the AM from level 3 for as long as possible. No shop just yet. Is he gonna be delaying the shop and the borrow in favor of the tech? That will result in a very, very fast tech, but he's gonna be unable to creep much. Seems like that is his plan. 180 lumber. It's 180, right? Or is it 190? I'm not sure. I'm not an orc player. He has the resources. There we go. I think it wasn't 190. Under tech costs 210 lumber. Imbalance right there. And here we see the Blade Master going for the circlet immediately, doing the little creep trick. You go for the Berserker, then you move your Grunt here, then the Trappers are right. Damn! There's a unit! Let's go and snare it! And so it's a 1v1. Pretty fair one, unfair 1v1 if you ask me. Footman Scouts, this is of course a very usual move. Cloak of Shadows, not the thing he was hoping for. Slippers of course would have been the nuts. But hey, you take what you can get. Level 2 on the Archmage. 2 borrows coming up. I don't think he's gonna be in time to cancel either one of them. Footman still scouting, but won't be accomplishing much apart from scouting. Tier 2 comparison. A decent chunk ahead for the Orc. But the thing is, with this tech, his creeping is very, very slow. But if he can stay on level 1, if the Archmage stays on level 2, I guess Fly is fine with this. But I'm assuming Militia will soon be moving out to creep this. And that will be getting him very close to level 3. And the Archmage himself can creep this if he gets the space. He sees Blade Master is distracted by the Water Elemental, so he has some space here. But also nicely the Grunt, keeping track of the human. Threatening him like, bro, if you creep something, I might just be there and punish you for it. Oh, right, the scoreboard. I'm sorry. Man, you guys are helping me out today. I like it. You're on the case.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, he's taking the Renegade Wizard. Lots of experience. 92 experience. And possibly a clause of attack. Oh, I think the shop is going to go down. And this is actually big. How is the Blade supposed to be healing up after this? Okay, he's not low yet. He gets the claws as well. That's a nice pickup. But this shop is most certainly gone. He doesn't need the healing yet. But this might change. War Mill coming up already. Very, very early. Tier 2 has been reached. Whoa, very quick. What's he gonna go for? Second hero or tier 2 buildings first? That's the question. Second hero. Footman trying to reach around to cancel. Archmage being driven away by the Blade. Tier 2 very soon done for the human as well. But the Grunts are here, they're home to defend. And now Fly can start to set up his tier 2 facilities, but he doesn't quite have the lumber for both. Actually he does, this one was ordered to construct already. And there it is. Ah, Voodoo Lounge, okay. So he's delaying his Spirit Lodge. In game number 1, he was delaying his Bestiary, so he valued the Ensnare, the Spirit Link rather than the Ensnare. This time it's the other way around, and this time he's gonna lose both, I feel. Where are the Grunts? They were driven away by the Water Elemental. Slight mistake here from Fly, getting distracted. And that is the Bestiary down. And the Spirit Lodge soon to follow. Oh, this is a lot of delay. He needs to get a lot here. He could block this way with the peon if he pays attention, but he's not quick enough. Oh, actually, there's an entrance here as well. Okay, never mind. Maybe a little bit of base layout mistakes from the Orc. Too many holes in the defense. Oh my god, he gets the shop as well? Oh boy. Holy crap, so much delay on the side of the Orc. Again, the Archmage is suffering, but this was very good harassment. Shop cancelled again. Bestiary cancelled. Spirit Lodge cancelled. Oh man, oh man. And a lot of lumber is missing because of all the peons in the burrows. He's going for the burrow now instead of the Spirit Lodge because he does not have the lumber. This Spirit Lodge is going to be so incredibly late, and of course we all know what's coming from here. Casters assembling. Lumber mill is up. Quilby scouting this. And the human coming in again, and Fly trying to creep miles away from his base. Oh boy. Is that the right decision? I guess he has to rely on his heroes to fight this. Ah, I like the Berserker. That's the reason here. He gets the Berserker for the defense. Getting something +6. Hopefully it's not a Gauntlet of a Belt of Giant Strength. He loses a grunt to creeps. Are you serious? Oh, that's a nice one. Slippers of Agility. Very, very, very good for him. But this Shopman is never coming up. No Tome of Experience for him. And here come the Militia and the Casters. He has Ensnare. No, he doesn't. Never mind. He doesn't have a Raider either? Why does he not have a Raider? Oh man. He's gonna have level 3 Blade and level 2.5 SH when this attack hits. Is that gonna be enough though? Again, his heroes have to carry this so hard. The shop has been cancelled again with the summons. Are you kidding me? Yumiko doing such a good job this game. Replenishment potion, that is very nice for him, but is it gonna be enough? One heal scroll already purchased, very, very expensive, and the shop cancelled again. You gotta be kidding me, mate. He cancels the shop for 8 minutes straight. Yumiko, the harassment this time around is absolutely stellar, but these towers are far away. They don't really threaten anything yet. Maybe the orc doesn't have to engage just yet. Here we go, onto the sorceresses. There is not a single Ensnare. The Raider is still not out. But he gets one sorceress and one priest immediately anyways. This Blade Master with the Quel'Thala's boots and the claws and circlet as well is an absolute wrecking crew. All by himself. Raider, alright, what do you want to ensnare? Probably not the footman. Heal scroll already used. Ah, there was the ensnare. On the priest. Lots of towers coming up though. He's getting rid of the footman first. I guess he wants experience for level 3 SH. That would be a huge pickup for him. And here comes the level 1 heal wave. Has to use it before level 2. The damage is coming out. The guard tower might be falling again. The Berserker putting out so much damage. He will definitely be able to get that one. This tower, however, surrounded by the peasants. The Blade Master can't get there. He's even going to use a Wind Walk to cancel this tower. And he's going to be able to. Or is he? Yes, he is. But now everything's so hurt. There is no Spirit Link here. He's going to lose his Berserker as well. But he finds some pickups here with the help of the Ensnare, and that is level 3 for the SH. Level 2 heal wave, hello! More and more raiders are coming. Is there a shop finally somewhere? Yes, there is, but no Spirit Lodge still. Of course, now multitasking is pretty hard, but he should be building a Spirit Lodge here, I feel. But the Ensnare is absolutely crucial, but he is out of mana now. But the slows are very few and far between. Only one sorceress remaining and nothing coming from the main. Macro mistake, I wonder? Investing so much into the towers that he can't really reinforce with units too well. He gets one more tower during construction. He's gonna lose raiders though for this. Is the damage output high enough? Man! Those boots of Quel'Thala, seriously. I think that's the best thing he could have found, even better than a Zoe mask. Alright, retreat. Towers are still not up. Raiders are very hurt. Do we have a... There could be a Spirit Lodge here already, I feel. Buys a lot of items here, spends his money well, I want to say. I think that was just a Spirit Lodge. A lot of lumber went missing. Oh no, I clicked on the human, never mind. There's the first Kodo Beast. What's he gonna ensnare? He has a lot of ensnares, and it's the Beastmaster. That's an easy surround, an easy kill. Look at the damage. Boom! There he goes. Heal scroll, a heal wave and speed scroll, and now the AM in trouble. I think this will have to be a TP. No, there is actually invisibility, and there is no disenchant against this, but there is mass ensnare, which keeps him invisible again. And despite a great early game for Yumiko, Fly holds again, showing us the colors of his championship belt. That doesn't really make much sense. But you know what I mean. Showing us how good he really can be. And yeah, he's the king of tower defense, along with Neo. And again, Yumiko in the same position. Tower push fails. That's an all-in basically, and now he's in a very, very tough spot indeed. Beastmaster back now, but again, Flying being so aggressive. But there's no Spirit Link this time, so maybe with Militia reinforcements this might be a fight Yumi can win. But this Blade Master, oh my goodness, is gonna be hitting level 4 here. Ah, not quite! Needs one more Sorceress. Here comes the Kodo, nicely dodging the Devourer. Level 4, now look for the crits, but here come the Militia. Do we have a Speed Scroll disengage? Yes, we do, but first he wants to take down the AM. There is an Invul though, uses it before the Hex can come out. Speed scroll, here we go, 10 seconds of everything running very quickly. He wants this AM, he wants him bad. He has no Windwalk, but in a second he will, and he has Mass and Snares here. 4 Raiders, he doesn't really even need the Blade Master. Yeah, this is a surround, this is the death, unless there's invisibility, but there's no mana, or is there? I think there was, but he didn't go for it. The Mass and Snare may have kept him visible anyways. And yeah, this is now totally over. Well played by both, especially map number 2. Map number 1, it seemed like Yumiko was struggling to continue the game, but map number 2, man, Fly, playing this so well. Yeah, it's over. Mate, come on. You can tap out now. GG. Alright. That was a good game. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh wow, it got really bright. So now we take a look at the standings in our qualifier number 2. So, Group B is where we are right now. Group A earlier was finished today. It's not updated here, but you can trust my word. Infi and TH both won, so they both advance. And Group B, as we can see, Yumiko, he was 2-0. Now he is 3-2. And you know what? I'm gonna write that shit down. So Yumi is now 2-1 in series and 4-3 in map score. Fly, also finishing, is now 2-1 in series and 4-2 in maps, so he's better than Yumiko. So that means Fly is already through, definitely. So if Romantic wins, then he might be advancing. I'm going to ask the admins here in a second what is more important, the map score or the head-to-head comparison. Let's think here. Romantic, if he wins 2-0, he's going to have a 5-2 map score. That is way better than that of Yumiko. Okay. I'm going to ask the admins here. But yeah, Fly is through already, basically. Yep, he definitely is. If maybe Romantic would be better than Yumiko, Fly's definitely standing better than Yumiko. There's no question about this. Alright. And I think we may have a half-hour break here again, because usually the Chinese stick to their schedule. And yeah, that would be in half an hour then. I hope they inform me here. Gonna keep you guys posted. Lots of 2-0s today. And Fly, man, playing very, very well. I'm impressed again. So, Yumiko with this loss has a map score of +1. Romantic currently has a map score of +1 as well. But Romantic lost to Yumiko. So if Romantic wins, he's definitely second place through if it's if the maps are more important than who won against whom. Alright, I'm gonna ask the admins. And you know, it's China, it's weird, so I guess in the end I'm gonna ask again just to make sure. But as it stands, we know Fly has now managed to advance with his 2-0. Question is, who's it gonna be in second place? Yumiko or Romantic? In 10 minutes. Okay. So the admin says in 10 minutes we resume. Alright, so we have a bit of a break again. Romantic will be rank 1. Yeah, if the map score matters most, then yeah. But we don't know in China, man. So if Romantic wins, let's say 2-1, he's gonna have a map score of 5-3. So that's a +2, but it might be better than Fly's map score because it is more wins on the map. But anyways, he should be ahead of Fly. Oh, that's right. He should be ahead of Fly because he won against Fly. So yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point, chat. Very nice that you're paying attention. So if Romantic wins, he is first in the group.